Hello, hello. I hope you are doing well. Happy Saturday. My name is Kristen Nicole, and I wanted to pop on here and do a quick training and ask if you are doing this one thing or allowing this one thing that is very common to ruin your day and wreak havoc on your health. And before I tell you what it is, I'm going to tell you a couple of the symptoms. Now, there are a wide variety of symptoms I will get into in a little bit, but there are 4 segments that this one thing can affect within your health. There are physical symptoms that it can cause, there are emotional symptoms that it can cause, mental and social. So some of the symptoms, and I'll read you 2 from each group, and there are a lot, so I have my notes in front of me, but some of them are muscular tension and headaches, anxiety and irritability, short concentration and forgetfulness. So that's in the mental category. The other one was physical and then emotional. And then social symptoms are loneliness and nagging. Now, if you have ever committed any of these, which, let's face it, if you're a person, you probably have at some point or another. But this one thing that can be affecting that is stress. And I know you are thinking that everybody deals with stress. Of course, I have stress, and you would be right. But what most people don't realize is how much it can impact your health and impact your life. So I'm going to tell you some of the other symptoms so that you can see if you relate a little bit, and then I'll talk a little bit about how you can help to relieve some of this. Okay. So, everybody on planet Earth experiences stress in one way, shape, or form, now being no exception, of course. So I thought it was really important to come on here and kind of give you some of these tips so that you can be on the lookout and then also know some of the things that you can do to help relieve some of that stress. So here are all of the symptoms of stress, and I will start with the physical symptoms. So like I said, muscular tension and headaches, insomnia, a twitching eyelid, fatigue, backaches, neck and shoulder pain, because a lot of times we carry tension in our neck and our shoulders, digestive disorders, teeth grinding, changes in eating or sleeping patterns, and sweaty palms. Okay, so those are physical symptoms. Some of the emotional symptoms to look out for are anxiety, frequent crying, irritability, frustration, depression, worrying, nervousness, moodiness, anger, self-doubt, and resentment. So those are all the emotional symptoms. Some of the mental symptoms are short concentration, forgetfulness, lethargy, pessimism, low productivity, and confusion. Okay, and then lastly, the social symptoms are loneliness, nagging, withdrawal from social contact, so kind of just withdrawing anyway, and isolation, yelling at others, and reduced sex drive. So, like I said, if you have experienced any of this, odds are you are stressed out. And welcome to the club. I know that, especially right now, it's a very stressful time. So the question is, what do you do about this? Because stress is a reality of life. It's never going to go away completely, but there are some good ways that you can actually cope with stress and help to make it less impactful to your day, less impactful to your life and your physical, mental, emotional, and social health. So I'll give you some of those tips. And I know that I went through some of this in my 3-day challenge, which was very focused on that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about for my 3-day challenge, shoot me a comment or a private message. I'm happy to explain that. But the reason is because this is something that is very important and we all experience it. So, tips for reducing stress. Number one, you want to learn to say no, don't overcommit, and delegate your work at home and at work. Number two is organizing your time using a daily planner. And if you want more information there, I'm happy to go into it. Again, shoot me a private message or a comment. Being physically active helps to reduce stress. Developing a positive attitude. And if you don't know how to do this again, it can be very difficult. It's something that I dealt with for the majority of my life, having kind of a pessimistic outlook. So I'm very well versed in how to overcome that sort of challenge. So reach out to me, drop me a comment, shoot me a private message. You can relax or meditate. So that is number 5. Make sure that you get enough sleep to help with stress, and then make sure you are eating properly. Now, if you want 6 more tips, again, drop me a comment, shoot me a private message, because I don't want to take up too much time here. But with even those 7 that I gave you, so the question is, how do you manage to accomplish this in the day, especially if you are a mom, especially if you're getting pulled 5,000 different ways at any given time? I mean, not even a mom, just a parent, because that happens to all parents. So how do you really deal with this? Well, that is, like I said, you have those 7 tips there that you can follow, but I know that that isn't necessarily, it doesn't give you all of the paths to take in terms of, okay, that's great. Now, what do I do with this information? So I actually have designed a course that addresses 4 aspects and actually goes into the meditation. It goes into eating properly. It goes into some different breathing techniques. And then developing that positive attitude. So if you would like more information on that, again, drop me a comment or shoot me a private message. And I designed it in a way because I know that you are busy and I know that you don't have a lot of time. So these are techniques that can help you in 10 minutes or less a day. And I know that a lot of times it's like, how do I find the time? Well, if you can find 10 minutes. Trust me, you can find 10 minutes. If you're scrolling Facebook for 10 minutes, boom, right there you go, 10 minutes. And you don't even need a full 10 minutes. Some of these can be done in 90 seconds or less, okay? So it's really, really super important to make sure that you address this because, like I said, it wreaks so much havoc on your health. And I think because it's such a common thing, people just kind of throw it by the wayside. Oh, stress. It happens. I'm just stressed out. You're stressed out. We're all stressed out. But again, there are better ways to be able to cope with that so that it doesn't ruin your day and it doesn't affect your health. So if you like tips there, again, reach out to me, shoot me a private message, drop me a comment below. I do have my course that covers all of this. And if you would like more information there, we are starting on Tuesday. I am happy to send you the link for that so you can check out kind of everything that's involved. And that is it for today. I hope that this was helpful for you. Take some time and really think about when you've had some of those symptoms and think about what's been going on and how you can deal with it a little better, because the last thing that you want is something that one that your kids pick up on. This is how you handle stress. You certainly don't want that. I know that you want them to be able to handle it in a healthy way. And also, you don't want it to wreak havoc on your health to the point of no return. And that is possible if you get to the point that you wind up in the hospital, which again is possible. So because sometimes you wind up in the hospital and you don't come back out, the sad reality is. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, again, shoot me a private message or drop me a comment below. I'm happy to help you there. And thank you so much for checking this out. Feel free to smash that share button and send it to your friends and family, especially the ones that you know are stressed out, or give me a like or a thumbs up. And I will chat with you later. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great Saturday and a great weekend. Bye-bye.